Private or?
Sorry?
Is it private or?
It's private. Yeah. It's on YouTube.
So very good afternoon and welcome to the Bensley Road Sporting Complex for this round 22 and final home or away fixture for season 2026 in the Men's M League competition. Gunners SC up against Narellan Rangers. Our officials for today's fixture, Mr. Lewis Hudson will be in control in the centre. Joel Dernijic will be the assistant referee furthest from camera, and Thomas Fishlock will be the assistant referee nearest to the camera. As both teams exchanging pleasantries before the match today. This will conclude the home and away season for the M League. And the Narellan Rangers crowned premiers a couple of weeks ago. Congratulations to them. Back-to-back premierships for the club in the Men's M League first grade. And news filtering through from this morning, Narellan Rangers had a victory over Gunners in the Women's M League, and they're premiers as well for 2026. So double celebrations for Narellan Rangers Soccer Club. Congratulations to all involved. A wonderful achievement for the club. Luke Clark and Matt Wallace, captains for the coin toss prior to the match. And both teams in their pre-match huddles before we kick off here. Overcast skies here at Bensley Road Sporting Complex, 17 degrees. And the pitch, as you can see in August, starting to show a bit of wear and tear here at the Gunners' home ground. So Lewis Hudson is about to get us underway here. Gunners SC to kick off. Ready for assistant referee Joel Dernijic to get into place. Hudson's about to blow his whistle. We're underway here. Round 22 action in the Men's M League competition, brought to you by West Group and Deploy Footballs, fantastic sponsors of the Macarthur Football Association. Great to have your company on the M League YouTube channel for this final home and away fixture in the men's competition. So Gunners SC in their red tops, black shorts and red socks. They'll be running from right to left on your screen. And Narellan Rangers in their all-white strip will be running from left to right. There is a slight breeze favouring Narellan in the first half. The team running from left to right at their backs and at their disposals.
Stand right, stand right, stand right.
So Connor Irwin goes long. Sean Irwin foul from behind by Craig Jackson in the first free kick of the match. In the opening minute. It's top place Narellan Rangers up against second place Gunners SC. That can't change regardless of the results today. And both these teams will be lining up for the major semi-final next Saturday night at Legal Stadium as Wade Adams goes to Lockie Gore, who whips it across the top of the box. And Gunners come away with it. Matt Wallace trying to get onto that pass. Couldn't keep his footing completely as Aguilar comes in. And there's a bit of concern here for a Narellan player who's down on the pitch. These are the kind of things that you don't want to see happen. Could be the captain, Luke Clark, who's down on his knees. Clark being attended to by the team physio.
Get the hand up. Great tackle, hey!
So Luke Clark's going to have a spell on the sideline after receiving that knock. And coming onto the pitch early doors is Sam Joyer for the Narellan Rangers. A drop ball by referee Lewis Hudson. Emlyn ball. Luke Clark will be all right to continue. Very inspirational part of the setup at Narellan Rangers. Skipper Luke Clark, Lockie Gore with a loose pass. Now Sam Onana taps it for himself. Onana first time cross. Emlyn ball tracks it and takes it comfortably. For Narellan Rangers. Sun starting to peep through the clouds here at Bensley Road Sporting Complex. For this kick-off this afternoon in the final home and away fixture in the men's M-League competition for 2026 as Connor Irwin now finds Blackwell. Familiar play here from Narellan going side to side. Aguilar on the left-hand side back to Blackwell. Sandra trying to make himself available, but it's handball infringement against Gunners. It'll be a free kick here for Narellan Rangers. Wade Adams now making himself available on the right-hand side. It's Connor Irwin with the ball. Irwin goes long, looking for Lockie Gore. Shepherd heads it in front of him. Jackson back to Karan. Now Sam Onana with a bit of space here on the left. Onana turns and goes. A left-hand pass to Matt Wallace. Let's say a right-footed side pass. Offside is Matt. He had a look before he touched the ball, and assistant referee Joel Dunajic says you're offside, Matt, and it'll be a free kick here for Narellan. Connor Irwin restarts play. Blackwell. Blackwell again. This time he'll go long. He does. Goes down the left-hand side. Cameron Wallace trying to get control of the ball. Still in play. Lockie Gore lets it go. A shot and a good save from Kevin Jager. That was a Braden Clissold low shot there. And Jager to the task and stops the ball from going in. And now Matt Wallace one-on-one here against Connor Irwin. Tries to go inside him. Irwin wins out with the ball but loses his footing. Wallace again crosses over looking for Nicola. Nicola in between two players. Wade Adams sticks out a foot. Adams again, a rebound. Blackwell heads it forward. Still not clear. Wallace with his left foot. And it was a spectacular effort but wide of the mark. And Gunners with the first serious shot on goal. Also, we saw one a few moments ago there from Brandon Clissold. And it was wide of the mark, and Emlyn ball to take this goal kick now for Narellan. So, both coaches, Bev Wagstaff and from Gunners and Joe Kutali, probably have different aspects from what they like to see out of today because, as I said, the result doesn't really matter. I'm sure not getting players injured would be of number one concern and whatever else they want out of this match here this afternoon. Dylan Karan on the left-hand side here for Gunners, just on his side of halfway. Gunners being pressed here. And Clissold dispossesses Phillips. Clissold, Karan with a push in the back. And again, and this time it's a free kick. Just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Dylan Karan took the odds to it. Not for Braden to continue. Now a dead ball situation for Rangers. Out on the right-hand side. Lachlan Gore to deliver here for Narellan. Gore goes with a low ball inside the box. Still there for Wade Adams. Did it take a deflection? Yes, it did. And there'll be a corner kick here for Narellan on the far side. So a variation on that free kick, and Pearson, I think, was on the end of it. rolled along the ground, and Wade Adams' effort sees deflected on the far side. Pearson with a corner kick, headed away there by Heath Shepherd at the near post. Now Matt Wallace Nicola's got to stay on side here, and he's not. Offside. He tried to line it up there, Anthony, but just fell offside as the ball was delivered. A free kick for Narellan. So Narellan Rangers, back-to-back premiers and also 3 times grand final champions as well. They'll be looking to make it 4 on the trot in season 2026. Gore. Back on the inside to Joya. First time cross to the far post, and Kevin Jager had to be fully aware as Blake Pearson tried to find that near post. Just inside it, and Jager got down quickly and saved it as Pearson goes short with a corner now for Gervin Aguilera along the byline. Can he get across in? A short ball. Pearson on the edge of the box for Narellan. Goes across to Wade Adams. Adams. Gore. Gore crosses over. Heath Shepherd in the way. Jager gets up. Was that a fair challenge? Yes, there's a referee, and Gore on the follow-up. Couldn't find the target, and it's a goal kick. Kevin Jager pleading to Lewis Hudson, saying, sir, that was a foul. The referee says, no, it wasn't. Now let's get on with the goal kick. Certainly a hulking frame is Kevin Jager in goal today for Gunners SC. Kevin Jager. Jackson gets a touch on it, goes back to Deshaun Yulee, now back to Jager, who has to release by foot, not the most convincing clearance. Cameron Wallace under pressure, the ball falls for Joya, who shoots and puts it in the back of the net. Narellan Rangers open the scoring here at Bensley Road Sporting Complex, and after 10 minutes of play, it's Narellan Rangers 1, Gunners 0, and Sam Joya picking up the crumbs there after being a defensive error there from Gunners. And Sam Joya finding the back of the net for Rangers, has them in front. Gunners get us underway again. And Rangers put it out of play, but it was pressure on the press there that got Gunners undone. The ball spewed out to Sam Joya, who calmly slotted it into the back of the net for the away team. Emblem ball to take this goal kick now for Gunners, who are playing from behind at home, early doors. Emblem ball. Goes up to halfway. Headed down by Sam Onana. Finds Deshaun Yulee for Gunners. Deshaun Yulee goes back to Karan. Karan under pressure to Deshaun Yulee. Finds him. Yulee forward. Headed forward from Matt Wallace. Emblem ball out of his ground. Gets a foot to it. Lockie Gore tries to promote it forward for Rangers. But it's pushed forward now from Phillips. Now Matt Wallace out wide to Sam Onana. Onana tries to cut back on his right. Ball handle there as Lockie Gore comes in to help. Out of play from Wade Adams, who did well initially defensively for Narellan. As Karan puts it in. Jackson back to Karan. Karan down the line. Short ball to Deshaun Yulee, dispossessed. And the referee, Lewis Hudson, says that's a foul against Narellan on Deshaun Yulee. And there'll be a free kick here for Gunners. Just adjacent to the left touchline. Very difficult playing surface here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. This He's starting to show a bit of wear and tear here in mid-August. You'll probably see plenty of balls over the top here today. Try and negate that. Pitch conditions, centrally especially. Now, Anthony Nicola's been told maybe shin pads is the issue. Lewis Hudson pointing towards his shin, saying they're not on or is missing one. Now he's got one shin pad, which he's going to put on, which was the missing one, according to referee Lewis Hudson, who was right on the job there for officiating there. Well done, Lewis. Sean Yulee goes to the far stick with a dangerous ball. Emlyn Ball sees it all the way, and it's a goal, but the referee says no, it's a free kick. Ball definitely fouled in his act of trying to stop it. It was a beautifully taken free kick there. The ball drifted in, and Emlyn Ball under pressure, but he was fouled in the process, and it'll be a free kick here for Gunners. They've equalised, but not to be. And a free kick now for Gunners just inside their 6-yard box. Emlyn Ball. Goal kick right up to halfway. Headed forward there from Aguilera for Rangers, cleared by Heath Shepherd. Towards the left-hand side, Onana and Adams fighting it out. Adams gets a foot back to Emlyn Ball, and Rangers start again. Connor Irwin goes long towards Gore off Dylan Karan. Now Jackson pokes it out to the left for Onana. A nice ball for Nicola on the inside with a turn. Jackson couldn't get any purchase on it, and Aguilera comes away with the ball. Sam Joya clashing there with Dylan Karan. They both hit the deck, and just a clash of bodies there. Both get up, no foul. And Sean Yulee now down the left-hand side. Tips the ball towards Nicola. Connor Irwin shielding the ball towards his goalkeeper, Emlyn Ball. He'll take it cleanly. Sean Irwin. Lockley Gore. Down the right here, Joya tries to give Gore the first time ball. Fair shoulder there, Gore with a cross. And Pearson couldn't get the header on target. It's away on the far side as Cameron Wallace plays the ball in the middle towards Craig Jackson, who's got a bit of room here. First time ball to Onana on the left. A good delivery there from Jackson. Onana inside the box. Still Onana zeroing in, and Emlyn Ball had to make himself big there and concede a corner kick. Onana certainly creeping inside the box there at speed. Closing in there on the goal mouth. Had a strike, and Emlyn Ball made himself big at the near post and puts it away for a corner. So Anthony Nicola with this corner kick. Swings it in. Headed away from Rangers. Only as far as to Sean Yulee. Yulee goes back wide to Nicola, the corner taker. Nicola tries to get inside the box. Wade Adams, good defending there from Narellan. Stops the ball and puts it out of play. So Gunners come back now through to Sean Yulee. Onana. Another corner kick. Onana being decisive here in the opening minutes at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. We're approaching the 17-minute mark of the first half. Narellan Rangers in front with that Sam Joy goal. And now Nicola again for Gunners with a corner kick. This time to the far stick towards Wallace, who puts it back in the middle but couldn't find the Gunners player, and out behind for a goal kick. These two teams met back in round 11 at Knott Oval. Narellan Rangers coming away with a 3-0 victory over Gunners. And it was goals by Clissold, either side of half-time, and one to Haddad as well, which gave Narellan Rangers control of that game and came out in front against Gunners back in round 11. And back in round 21, Gunners had a 4-2 victory over Eskill Park at Eskill Park. Narellan Rangers dispatched Tamor Taipan 7 goals to 2 at Knott Oval last weekend. Now there's a foul there surely from Andrew Phillips. There'll be a free kick. No, says the referee. To be over the top of the ball for me, but the referee's closer than I am as Karan delivers the ball forward. Wallace flicks it towards Nicola. Nicola from distance. Rebounds, Wallace. Wallace looking for options. Phillips back in the middle. Sam Onana sneaking in this near post, but it's offside against Onana. And referee assistant Joel Dunicic on the far side had his flag up. And a free kick will result for Narellan. So the pivotal match in this round was last night at the Tamor Sporting Complex, where both Tamor and Oran Park both had opportunities to sneak into the top 4. And it mattered on what Oran Park Rovers did. And they came away with a 4-0 victory, which closed the door on Glenfield Lions and also Tamor and Camden as well. So the ball inside the box here and hurriedly away by Gunners for a corner kick. So the top 4 is set with Narellan Rangers in top spot, Gunners in second spot, St Mary's, who are on a hot streak at the moment. The Saints finished third, and they'll be playing Oran Park Rovers next weekend in the elimination semi-final. These two teams will be backing up again in the major semi-final. Saturday night at Linwood Park, 7:30 p.m. It'll be live on M-League TV as Sam Onana crosses over to the far side and offside against Gunners there. And the flag goes up. Big congratulations to the Glenfield Lions, first year in the Men's M League, as Narellan Rangers come in and very well defended by Andrew Phillips. Almost lost his footing, but he got up again. Glenfield Lions in their first attempt in the M's League competition, finishing in 5th spot, just missing out by a point in qualifying for finals football in their first attempt. So well done to the whole setup at Glenfield there. I'm sure that'll be great experience moving forward into the Men's M League competition. Camden Tigers, last year's preliminary finalists. They played Gunners in the grand final qualifier. They finished 6th on 31 points. Probably a slow start for them. They couldn't catch up in the end to make up the top 4, but they made a gallant effort as Lockie Gore gets around Dylan Karan, crosses over, a chance, and a goal for Narellan Rangers! Wonderful effort there. Lockie Gore crossed it over, and Blake Pearson was on the end of it. He doubles the lead for Narellan Rangers here at the Bensley Park Sporting Complex. And after 21 minutes of play, Narellan Rangers 2, leading Gunners SC 0. Just the speed there of Gore getting around Karan, but a quality ball across the face and latching onto it. Blake Pearson for Narellan Rangers doubles their lead here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex as Nicola now gets the ball. Goes out on the right-hand side. And there'll be a foul here against Narellan. I think Will Churchin might have been fouled or over there on the far side. Anthony Nicola once again puts in a free kick. Emlyn ball over his head, and Wallace couldn't find the target there. Had a free header And over the top of the crossbar from the skipper of Gunners. And away for a goal kick. As I was mentioning before that goal, it all depended on Oran Park. Victory for Oran Park sees them into fourth spot and shut out all the other contenders, including Tamor, who they defeated. They had a chance as well. But in the end, Oran Park will be playing St Mary's in the elimination Men's M-League semi-final next weekend. And Gunners to play Narellan in the major semi-final next Saturday night, 7:30 at Linwood. The winner of that straight into the grand final. And the loser with a second chance, and they'll take on the winner of St Mary's and Oran Park. As I said earlier too, congratulations to the Narellan Women's M-League team who confirmed their premiership status this morning. The victory over Gunners. AC United, the defending champions, finish in second spot. Escort Park in third. And Tamor will be in fourth spot. Connor Irwin. Goes for a ball over the top, headed down by Andrew Phillips. Now Jackson takes a rebound off Joya. Play on's the call. Wade Adams puts it out of play, and it'll be a throw in here for Gunners. Back says referee Lewis Hudson to Sam Onana. No, he'll leave it for Dylan Karan. Karan. Wallace Matt. Connor Irwin battling it out there on the byline. And a throw in here for Gunners. Deep in the corner. So Dylan Karan to restart play here with a throw in for Gunners. Headed out from Wade Adams. No, it was off Matt Wallace according to referee Lewis Hudson. It'll be a goal kick. To Narellan, Emlyn ball. Ball strikes it. He slips over after he strikes it, but he strikes it well. Phillips back for Gunners. Finds Matt Wallace. Now Nicola in a bit of space. Couldn't control it. Blackwell gets it off him. Now Jason Zabalis goes back to Connor Owen. First time ball from Gore back to Joya. Joya back to Gore. Gore back to Joya. Joya goes centrally. And a good tackle there from Nicola. Karan puts the ball out wide. Looking for Churchin. But defended by Aguilera, who plays a diagonal ball. Now it's knotted forward by Deshaun Yulee. Straight into the path of Adams. Zabalis. Gore. Zabalis again. Adams does well. Goes centrally. And good commitment there from Cameron Wallace. Gets the ball in front of Sam Joy. Now Jackson couldn't get back there in time, and Sean Irwood now for the Narellan Rangers puts Blake Pearson into a bit of space on the left-hand side. Pearson inside the box. Chips a ball with his left foot. Karan clears the ball away. And it's back for Zabalis here for Narellan, who loses out. Nicola. Advantage played here by the referee, Lewis Hudson. Nicola goes back. Now long ball towards Sam Onana. Onana trying to head it down. Him and Wade Adams battling it out. Onana with his back to goal. Adams, and now comes Blackwell. And he's back to Deshaun Yulee, who chips the ball to the far stick. Emblem ball! He didn't get there. And it'll be a foul against him again, with contact from Matt Wallace there. And no goal for Gunners. And assistant referee Joel Dunajig also flagging on the far side for a foul. Matt Wallace saying, "What did I do, sir?" You fouled the goalkeeper, unfortunately, Matt, and it'll be a free kick here for Narellan. So Emlyn Ball to take the free kick here for Narellan. Goes short. Blackwell. Decides to go back down the left. Lost out by Pearson. Now Gunners come back in through Churchin. Will Churchin looking for support. Jackson. Jackson goes square to Onana. Onana maybe lining one up on the target. Couldn't find it. And Emlyn Ball sees it go harmlessly past his post, and it'll be a goal kick for Gunners. A goal kick taken. Phillips with a header for Gunners, out of play. Now Adams to restart. Adams down the line. A long, long throw. Phillips fouling. Braden Clissold. Free kick here for Narellan. Gore might find Adams on the short. Option, but no, he's looking straight towards the goal mouth. Gore headed away from Wallace Cameron. And the ball falls here for Aguilera. Aguilera battling out Nicola. Aguilera still battling out and wins a throw in for Rangers on the far side. Aguilera, quick throw in for Braden Clissold. Clissold with his left foot across the face and away for a goal kick. Quick thinking there from Aguilera. Clissold in space on an acute angle. Had a crack, but across the face it went, and a goal kick eventuates for Gunners. Gunners playing out. Jackson with the ball to the sideline, and it'll be a throw in here for Narellan. The Narellan Rangers really making the most of their opportunities in this match so far, leading by 2-0. Gunners have had a couple of goals disallowed due to infringements on Emlyn Ball. Ball being in the net, but not the requirement of the officials. Now, Deshaun Yulee might be the man being replaced here for Gunners. As Narellan. Look to play out. Wade Adams to Gore. Gore back on the inside. Still Gore. Ball taken off him now by the replacement, Hayden Keith. Keith to Nicola. Nicola back to his right foot. And the ball's still in play. Emlyn Ball takes a deflection there as Nicola looked really dangerous coming back on his right. Couldn't find the goal. As Deshaun Yulee goes back to Jackson. Jackson dinks one in towards Hayden Keith, too big, and Ball will collect it on the edge of his 6-yard box. So Narellan would love a third here before half time. Just as much as Gunners would like to halve the deficit, but Narellan just look to be a little bit more clinical at the moment than Gunners. They go all the way back to Blackwell. Connor Irwin. Gore cuts back in from his wing. Goes centrally to Joya. Now Gore slips the ball towards Clissold, but Keith Shepherd in the way. Only as far as Wade Adams. Adams with outside of his right foot looking for Blake Pearson. Pearson keeping the ball here for Narellan. Aguilera. Prepared to go back again, Narellan. Blackwell. Pearson. Now Jackson gets a foot in, puts it out to the right-hand side, and Nicola steaming onto the ball for Gunners on the byline. Can he find a red shirt in the middle? He goes to his left boot and has a crack. Emlyn Ball down and takes it cleanly for Narellan. Ball leads by foot to halfway. Shepherd gets up and nods it down for Gunners. It's time towards Sean Yulee, who wasn't replaced. Well, he went to the sideline for refreshment. Phillips nods it to Jackson. Jackson out on the right-hand side. Finds Churchin now. Will Churchin cuts back inside for Gunners. Looking for a spot in the middle to Sean Yulee. Back to Churchin. Nice footwork there from Will. But the shot rebounds there off Connor Irwin. And now Narellan Rangers in transition. Pearson. Offside is Sam Joyer. And a goal, a free kick will eventuate here for Gunners SC. We've got 12 minutes remaining before the break. And it's Narellan Rangers 2 leading Gunners SC nil goals to Sam Joyer and Blake Pearson have the premiers in front. In this final home and away M-League clash for season 2026. Kevin Jago slips after striking. You're not the first player to do that today here on this tricky pitch here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. Sam Onana couldn't keep it in, and it'll be a throw-in for Adams. For Narellan. Goes forward. Over Sam Joyer's head. Phillips has to track back and go back to Jago under all sorts. Side foot, it's up towards halfway. Good strong header back in the middle from Sean Irwin, and the ball goes out wide. Nobody there for Narellan. And it'll be a throw-in for Gunners. As Dylan Curran ready to deliver. Can Gunners get on the board before half-time? Down the line. Zabellis. Didn't quite get anything on it. Back from Connor Irwin towards Amlin Ball. Ball goes to his left with his left foot. Finds Pearson. Pearson back to Curve and Aguilera. Aguilera couldn't keep it in play, and it'll be a throw-in for Gunners. Back towards their technical area. A long throw looking for Hayden Keith. Blackwell in the way. Out of play by Aguilera. Gunners again. A throw in. Nicola gets a touch. Away from Sam Joyer towards Cameron Wallace. And now Heath Shepherd puts it in the middle. Rebounds for Jason Zabalas. Back to Heath Shepherd. Gunners still with Deshaun Yulee, a looping ball out to the left for Onana. Onana keeps it in play, dinks it back in the middle, but Emlyn Ball collects for Narellan and collects safely. So Emlyn Ball clears towards halfway. Phillips a header back towards Lockie Gore. Gore looking for Braden Clissold, who was fouled there by Andrew Phillips. And this time will be a yellow card against Andrew Phillips. Yellow card to Andrew Phillips of Gunners. He goes down in the notebook there of Lewis Hudson. Wade Adams. Take this free kick now for Narellan. Goes back. Sean Irwin. Aguilera. Blackwell. Back down the left, and Pearson just losing his footing there momentarily. Jackson trying to find Church and keeps it in play. Can only find Blackwell, who comes back for Narellan. And in the end, out of play there from Heath Shepherd. Blackwell all the way back to ball. As Narellan look to open things up on the right-hand side. Connor Irwin. Just to go long here. He does. Over the head there of Braden Clissold, and Cameron Wallace can get the purchase he wanted on the ball and puts it away for a corner kick now for Narellan. Inviting them in now for a dead ball from the corner. 7.5 minutes remaining before the break. Great to have your company on M-League TV, brought to you by West Group and Deploy Footballs in this round 22 men's M-League clash. Great to have your company on M-League TV through Macarthur Football Association as Wade Adams couldn't quite poke a ball through to a white shirt and out for a goal kick. So right throughout the men's and women's final series, the M-League final series will be broadcast on M-League TV. Check the social media outlets for that particular week on the matches that will be live streamed through the YouTube channel. Kevin Yeager goes long, that ball really holding up on the breeze on halfway. Jackson brings it down for Gunners, pushes it forward now. Will Churchin, and Aguilera gets a foot in for Narellan. And it'll be a throw in for Gunners on the far side. As they look to get back into this contest if they can. Goal before the break would do wonders for their confidence. But this can happen too. In transition, a dangerous Narellan side. Clissold finds Joya in space here on the right-hand side. Lockie Gore now will get the ball. He does. He takes it. Karan again. And this time Dylan Karan defends successfully against Lachlan Gore. So Wade Adams to take this throw in. Adams, a long throw. Cameron Wallace gets it down only as far as Irwin, who loses out to Deshaun Yulee. Now Jackson looking for Churchin out on the right. Will Churchin, a short ball to Nicola. A lovely touch back to Churchin. Play on Jackson with a long ball down the right for Nicola. Nicola and Blackwell. Nicola does well to keep the ball. Still with Anthony Nicola. Can he get it across? No, great piece of defending there from Connor Irwin, who gets the ball and keeps it in play on the left-hand side. Aguilera. Clissold in transition. Jacko Narellan. Blake Pearson. Jaeger coming out of his goal. And Blake Pearson gives Kevin a bit of a nudge. But the ball was winning the race to the byline. And it'll be a goal kick. So goal kick here for Gunners. Kevin Jaeger. Being told to take it by referee Lewis Hudson. Jaeger. Towards halfway. Jackson nods it on for Gunners. Intercepted there by Irwin, but straight back into the hands of Kevin Jaeger. Kevin Jaeger now to release the ball. A long kick over halfway. Ball rebounds for Joya. Finds Deshaun Yulee of Gunners. Churchin comes back towards the middle. Karan up against two. And now Wade Adams forward towards Gore and away by Phillips over the sideline for Gunners. And Narellan will be lining up to have another go here at the goal of Gunners. Adams. Now, Joya in a bit of space. The ball's still in play and Jaeger dives on the ball. I think Lewis Hudson might have picked up a free kick there. Offside. Or is it a goal kick? It's a ball for Gunners. Jaeger once again up over halfway, looking for Hayden Keith. Aguilera in the way for Rangers, still going Aguilera. Ball over the top, looking for Pearson. Shepherd gets a foot on it. Now towards Deshaun Yulee, trying to set something up down the right here for Gunners. haven't been able to break the line. Gunners SC up against Narellan here this afternoon. All the damage seems to have been done. What they can do is be done aerially as Deshaun Yulee goes back into the middle. Jackson with a long sweeping ball out towards Onana. Lovely first touch there from Onana. Back inside the box on his right foot. Onana still going, shoots and straight at Emlyn Ball, who takes it cleanly for Narellan Rangers, but lovely touches on this difficult pitch there from Sam Onana. And that speed came back towards the goal, but his strike straight at Emlyn Ball. So inside the final 2 minutes of the first half here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. As Gunners throw long down the right. Blackwell in the way. Aguilera gets there. Only as far as Deshaun Yulee. Forced to go back to Cameron Wallace. Cameron Wallace nods it towards Churchin. And good piece of defending there from Aguilera. As Gunners throw it back in. Blackwell gets a foot in first. Now Clissold fighting it out there with Deshaun Yulee. Hayden Keefe finds Churchin. Ball in the middle, deflects to Craig Jackson, who probably should have had a crack there himself, I thought. Puts Onana under pressure, and Adams will win a throw in here for Narellan. A long throw towards Jason Zabalis, who brings it down, but Onana keeps it in play. Onana drifts back in. Onana with a short ball to Nicola, too far. He's been really dangerous, Sam Onana, down his left-hand side. It's all been solo for Sam. He hasn't been able to link up with anybody. As Heath Shepherd hits it straight back in the air. That was a push in the back for sure on Braden Clissold there from Jackson. So just before half-time, Narellan with an opportunity here to try and extend their lead at the break. So the final few seconds, a flick there from Clissold into Kevin Jagar. And I think that might do us for the opportunities in the first half as Jagar goes to the air. Referee Lewis Hudson says first half is over, boys. And the opening 45 minutes belongs to Narellan Rangers. Took an early lead through a goal from Sam Joy after some pressing and putting defence under pressure there of Gunners. And then then it was a beautiful break down the right from Lockie Gore. Squared it up. And it was a strike by Blake Pearson that doubled the lead for Narellan Rangers. And at halftime here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex, Gunners SC 0, Narellan Rangers 2. We're going to take a short break for half-time. Make sure you join us on the other side of this. We'll be back shortly. We'll see you then. Welcome back to the second half at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex for this round 22 men's M League clash between Gunners SC and Narellan Rangers. And Rangers take a 2-0 lead into the second half. Goals to Sam Joyer and Blake Pearson have the away team in front here in this final home and away fixture for 2026. Referee Lewis Hudson about to get us underway for the second half. And we're underway. The Narellan Rangers in their all-white strip will be running from right to left on your screens in the second half. Gunners SC with their red tops, black shorts and red socks. They'll be running from left to right on your screen. It's Churchin now. Picks it up on the right-hand side to Sean Yuley. Looking for Churchin on the return ball. Blackwell in front of him and puts it out of play. So, Captain Luke Clark popped a knock in the early minutes for Narellan. We haven't seen him since then. Hope he's okay. Moving into the finals. Excuse me. As Ryan Court, I beg your pardon. Court Langford's on the pitch now for Narellan. Free kick for Narellan Rangers, just on halfway. As they look to click into action again through Jason Zabalis. And now Blackwell. Aguilera. Pearson. Too heavy for Aguilera and out of play. So in the opening minute here in the second half. And a long throw towards Nicola. Trying to sort it out with Blackwell. Nicola cuts back on the inside. Still with Nicola. Nicola crosses over and over the top there. From Sean Irwin. Away for a corner kick. And Gunners now with a corner kick here in the early minutes of the second half. Can they halve the deficit here? Find a goal. On the penalty spot. And away there from Narellan and a free kick for Rangers. Ball bouncing dangerously there in front of the 6-yard box, and Narellan were able to deal with it. Jason Zabalis now to take this free kick. He leaves it for Blackwell. Blackwell to Aguilera. Aguilera cuts back to the middle. Emlyn ball. Blackwell just pushing it a bit firmly there towards his direction. Blackwell trying to hook it back in. Blake Cummings back down the right. Blackwell gets there for Narellan. Now Sam Onana, one of the brightening, shining lights for Gunners in the first half. Trying to take everything on his own there. The opening 45. And find the back of the net. Ball comes down now for Narellan. Is Pearson on side? He is. Blake Pearson. Ball taken off him there from Blake Cummings. Cummings comes out to Churchin on the right here. Churchin cuts back in the middle and finds Dylan Karan. Karan down the left for Gunners. Looking for options. Now Onana. Ball coming out of his goal. Now retreats back on his line. Onana. Onana along the byline. Crosses over. Offside. And it won't count. Once again, Sam Onana walking a tightrope there and able to get a ball across, but unfortunately Nicola was in an offside position on the far post. A free kick here for Narellan. Emlyn ball. Goes long. Balls for Rangers, and they go back to Emlyn ball. So Coach Joe Catali, we're pretty happy with the first half effort, except for that injury to Luke Clark. Hopefully it's not too bad. Now Blackwell off the side of his boot to Sean Yulee. A good timely tackle there. Sean Irwin, all ball. Had to be good, and it was. And it's going to be a corner kick now for Gunners to Sean Yulee. The Sean Yulee to the penalty spot. Headed away there from Aguilera. And now Lockie Gore promotes the ball down the right-hand side. Wade Adams trying to run onto it, but getting there in front of him was Blake Cummings and puts it out of play for Gunners, and back come Narellan. Coach Bev Wagstaff for Gunners will be hoping that his team can try and let's get a goal back. Whilst they're 2 down to try and half the deficit and put some pressure back on Rangers. Rangers come back again, dancing along the sideline. Court Langford was waiting in the middle. The Lockie Gore pass is deflected away for a corner kick. So Gore goes short to Adams. Adams crosses over, headed down. I think that was Blake Cummings and puts it out of play. Pearson back to Blackwell. Intercepted by Nicola, away from a throw in now for Narellan. Down the line towards Aguilera. Aguilera gets a head on it. Cummings, play on, says the referee. Puts the ball in the middle now for Gunners. And now Churchin released down the right from Caden Keith. Nicola, edge of the box, crosses over. Aguilera sees the ball into the hands of Emlyn Ball, and he'll pick it up for Narellan. Up to halfway. Wallace misses it. And Phillips puts it straight up in the air. Wade Adams and Sam Onana fighting it out. Adams keeps his feet. Onana finds the ground, but a throw in for Gunners. Hayden Keith. Karan. Nicola. To Sean Yulee. Back in the middle. A shot by Onana. Emlyn Ball leaps high and takes the ball cleanly for Narellan. Now he punches it up to halfway. Looking for Blake Pearson over the head there of Blake Cummings, who brings it down for Gunners. Now finds Churchin. Churchin goes back to the middle. Cameron Wallace. Andrew Phillips. Onana flicks it to Dylan Karan, who heads it forward. Karan with a bit of space. Can he keep it in? No, he can't. It's just a referee, Joel Dunajic, putting up his flag on the far side. And there'll be a throw in here for Narellan. Back they come to the left side now. Pearson. First time ball, looking for Aguilera, who's playing in a higher position in the second half. Aguilera fighting out with Blake Cummings, who comes away with the ball. Cummings goes forward. Blackwell gets the ball and puts it out of play. Cummings with the throw. Jackson. Back to Deshaun Yulee. Ball pushed forward there. Hayden Keith after it, but out of play there from Sean Irwin, and Gunners to come back with a throw. Onana goes centrally to Jackson. Jackson getting the ball back to Onana, who tries to shoot. Takes a deflection. It's actually Nicola. And it falls now for Pearson. Pearson with some nice touches. Blake Pearson shoots from distance and a great diving save from Kevin Jager. Puts the ball out behind, but it was Blake Pearson who cut back on the inside with some nice touches. Hit the accelerator button, went for the gap, and had a crack from distance. Jager needed to be at his best to save the situation for Gunners. As Narellan come back with a corner kick. And it goes to the far post. Jager gets some hands on it. Only as far as Sean Irwin. Gore back to Adams. Gore gets the ball now. Blackwell as Narellan recycle. Aguilera, first time ball for Pearson. Pearson with a back heel there from Zabalas didn't work out, and Gunners come away through Blake Cummings. Can get it past Blackwell. And now Churchin for Gunners. Anthony Nicola turns and goes for Gunners. Looking for Onana. Emlyn Ball will be favourite to get there, and he takes the ball comfortably. Under pressure from Onana, but does it cleanly. Ball towards Cameron Wallace, who brings it down. A lovely touch here from Gore. Gore looking for a sweeping ball towards Pearson. Blake Cummings in the way. And now punches it out to the right. Aguilera waiting for it for Rangers. Comes back the other way. Him and Churchin in a battle. And Cummings comes in to take the ball calmly as Aguilera picked his pocket on the way back. Takes the ball back for Narellan. And out of play from Blake Cummings. Those two battling it out down the sideline here. Entertaining the crowd at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. Substitution for Gunners. Alexander Mangion into the action for Gunners SC. Now that long ball there from Sean Irwin looking for Pearson. Wins the throw in. Sean Yuli, the player being replaced. Pearson looking for Langford. And out of play there from Phillips. And it'll be a corner kick again. Around looking to add to their two already. It's going to be a difficult task for Gunners to try and get back into this, but another goal here for Narellan, you'd suggest it's going to be almost impossible, as Pearson looking for a shot cross, and out of play, it'll be a goal kick. "13 minutes gone in the second half, and we're at the halftime score of Gunners 0, Narellan Rangers 2. Kevin Jager take this goal kick after some subs to be made by Narellan. Irvin Aguilera, player being replaced. Ball over the head there of Harrison Newman, who's on the pitch now for Narellan. Connor Irwin goes long. No white shirts down there, and picked up here by Gunners. Karan, Mangion loses out, and now Narellan Rangers. The ball hit the back there of Irwin, and back to Jackson now for Gunners. Come back the other way. Dylan Karan couldn't keep it in play, and it'll be a throw for Narellan on the far side. Long throw. Gunners trying to get the ball in the middle. Langford gets it back for Rangers. Wade Adams. Lockie Gore. Langford, first time ball in the middle. Sean Irwin. No one centrally there for Sean. It was couldn't find a white shirt with that ball. Newman goes back and heads it towards Irwin. Mangian now for Gunners. Had some injury problems of late and to see him back on the pitch for Gunners, approaching the final series. There he is again, Mangion. Goes all the way back to Kevin Jager. Gunners try and break the line here of Narellan. They haven't had much success, except for a couple of headers in the first half, which ended up in the back of the net, but according to referee Lewis Hudson, both occasions, Emlyn Ball was fouled. Free kicks emanated for Rangers as Blackwell gets a foot in there for Rangers, only as far as Cam Wallace. He goes out wide. Brought down by Church and back to Cummings. Blake Cummings with a bit of space and time, measures a ball into the middle, but into nobody in specific, except for Emlyn Ball. In goal for Narellan, who offloads with a long kick. The breeze has almost disappeared now, which was favouring to the team running to the left of screen in the first half, but the sun's come out. Clouds are parting here in the southwest of Sydney. Rangers, Langford. A ball out to the right-hand side. A shot. It takes a deflection away for a corner kick. So Narellan really asking questions now to try and score a third goal here this afternoon. It's going to be Lockie Gore to line up this corner kick. Gore lobs it in. Ball stranded. Jager stranded. He gets up again. Pearson along the byline, crosses over and a goal. Jason Zabalas gets a third for Narellan Rangers. Pearson again, the danger man along the byline, got there, crossed it over, and Jason Zabalas finds the roof of the net. And that would be just about enough, I think, for Narellan Rangers to come away with a victory here this afternoon. And in the second half, after 17 and a half minutes of play, it's Narellan Rangers 3, leading Gunners SC 0. So Pearson scoring the second after a lovely lead-up play from Gore down the right. Now Pearson, the provider, Jason Zabalas on hand to take the ball as Clissold now gets the ball. Zabalas, the goal scorer, goes square to Langford. Rangers in the mood here. Ball inside. And too big for Pearson as Kevin Jager takes the ball. So Monana now down the right-hand side, swapping from the left. Cam Wallace gets a foot in. Will Churchin out on the left-hand side now. For Gunners, outnumbered there. The ball falls for Joya. It's actually Zabalas. Blackwell. Aiden Keith with some nice work. Back in the middle. Jackson couldn't get a foot on it, but Keith was fouled. And there'll be a free kick here for Gunners. The bird might have flown here for Gunners. Rangers 3 up here this afternoon as we approach the 20-minute mark of the second half. Mangian, chip to the edge of the box. Jason Zabalas with a header away towards Will Churchin, and Gore fighting it out on the far side. And a throw in now for Gunners. Quick throw in. Matt Wallace. Churchin. Goes back to Karan. Karan back to Cam Wallace. Cummings coming across to make it an option. Now Kevin Jago traps the ball nicely. And fouled. Sean Irwin on Anthony Mangione, I think it is, who's getting up groaning. Hopefully not, it's not his injured leg again. So Gunners with the ball just on their side of halfway. Cummings. A ball knotted on there from Andrew Phillips, but straight into the hands of Emlyn Ball. Now, Newman wins a hard ball. Pearson, pass from Langford there. Blake Pearson cuts back in the middle, now back to his left. Pearson still going, and in the end, couldn't quite control the last touch, and Jager throws it out. Jackson puts the ball forward for Nicola. Nicola turns and goes for Gunners. Got Sam Onana on the right. Decides, no, I'll go back to Mangione. This time a pass out to the left to Matty Wallace. I beg your pardon, it was Churchin. Matty Wallace just there in the middle and once again out of play. And it breaks down again for Gunners. Now the ball breaks here for Nicola. Nicola with a touch. A left-footed cross, Nicola! Away from Zabalas, I think it was, or might have been Sean Irwin. And it's out of harm's way for Narellan. Ball's out of play on the far side. Nicola turns 360 in the middle, trying to find Hayden Keith. Blackwell's in the way. Ball breaks for it. Craig Jackson to Sam Onana, who tries to find a gap. And Narellan now on the counter. A lovely ball to Blake Pearson now. Pearson at full stride. A shot at the far post and right across the face. And a goal kick. So goal kick now for Gunners. Kevin Jager. Up over halfway, headed back there from Sean Irwin. Now it falls for Dylan Karan of Gunners. A lovely ball to Jackson, too heavy for Nicola. Emlyn Ball picks it up in the shadows on the far side of the pitch as the sun's well and truly out here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex, setting right into the lens here of the cameraman. Hopefully the pictures are coming through bright and clear, brought to you by Spot On Video. It's Harrison. Newman couldn't find Pearson, and Kevin Jager comes out. Takes the ball cleanly. And today's result has no significance as the competition table stands. Narellan Rangers, your premiers, and Gunners will be in second spot. These two teams will square off again next Saturday night at headquarters at Linwood Park for the major semi-final. And it'll be brought to you live on M-League TV and the women's on Sunday. It'll be Narellan Rangers up against AC United. So a couple of heavyweights battling out in the women, and of course the men as well, as these two teams return next Saturday. For a chance for a direct path into the grand final. It'll be Fourth grand final in a row for Narellan. If they can manage to get there in season 2026 as Newman goes for a run with a bit of space down the left. Measures a nice pass. Blake Pearson's onside. Blake Pearson brings it in. Pearson keeps his balance. And the ball across the face. An opportunity now at the far side. Saved. No, it's in. Took a deflection of Kevin Jager. And the ball looped up and stayed there for a long time. And a goal for Narellan. On the far side. Where it could have been Lockie Gore there. The deflection of the ball stayed in the air for a long time and it looped into the top corner. And Narellan Rangers 4 lead Gunners SC 0. And 25 minutes gone in the second half here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. Our Gunners, Hayden Keith. Mangian calling for it in the middle. Cut out. Hayden Keith has another go, puts it in, falls to Blake Cummings. Cummings slides the ball to Mangian in the middle. Zabalis with a tough challenge. Langford. Now, Blake Pearson released again on the left-hand side here for Narellan. Pass there from Sean Irwin. Pearson has to retrieve the ball. Was there a handball in there? There was. It's a penalty kick to Narellan Rangers. Handball there against Cameron Wallace, according to referee Lewis Hudson. And the Narellan Rangers will be lining up for number 5 here this afternoon. Cameron Wallace protesting, but no point, Cameron. It's already been dealt with. And with Lewis Hudson pointing to the spot immediately. And this penalty kick for Narellan Rangers. Lockie Gore steps up for Rangers, up against Kevin Jager. Lachlan Gore. They're moving to the ball now for Narellan to try and make it 5. Gore. Straight to the roof of the net. And number 5 for Narellan Rangers this afternoon here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. It's starting to become a rout. With 17 minutes remaining in the match, it's Gunners SC 0, Narellan Rangers 5. Just once again, Pearson being released on the left-hand side with some balls from the centre as Gunners committing numbers up front to try and get on the board. Getting caught out. And Pearson, one of the best in the business in the men's M League, trying to get in behind the defence and put pressure on goalkeepers in this competition. Now Mangion finding Onana on the right-hand side. Onana with the ball. Slips it in. Now Deshaun Yuley. Headed out of play. That was going in with ball committed. And it was a good piece of defending there from Sean Irwin. Heading the ball out of play. Backing back for his goalkeeper. Deshaun Yuley now with a corner kick. Right on the penalty spot. Headed away from Narellan. And Churcham puts it back in. Wade Adams around the back and clears the ball for Narellan. Down the right-hand side. The ball's still in play. Cam Wallace. Churchin. Now Pearson could nip in behind here. Almost. And dangerous play there from Churchin with that kind of aerial pass in the path of Blake Pearson. In the vicinity. And it'll be a throw in here for Narellan on the far side. Half an hour gone in the second half and just under 15 minutes remaining in the match. And the only plot in the copybook with Narellan is the injury to Captain Luke Clark in the opening few minutes. Hopefully he's okay for the major semi-final next Saturday night. Blackwell heads it back out to the right. Jackson brings it down nicely for Gunners. Slides the ball out to the right-hand side too much in the end. And now Narellan come away with it down the left-hand side through Harrison Newman. Pearson back to Newman. Pearson might get the return pass here. Newman puts in a touch. It falls back for him. But Cam Wallace goes back to Phillips, who clears long. And that was a miss kick there. From Narellan's Connor Irwin, but they get away with it. Sean Irwin. Clissold in a bit of space. Langford making a run down the centre, but it goes out to the right. Gore cuts back on the inside. Langford's offside. And a free kick. For Gunners SC, who are just going through the motions at the moment. Hoping not to grab any injuries late stage here of the Round 22 M-League men's match. Narellan Rangers in complete control, leading by 5-0 after a half-time score of 2-0. Adding 3 in the second half. Blake Cummings. Onana back to Cummings. Mangion. Sean Yulee. Cummings. Trying to keep the ball here. Cam Wallace couldn't find a red shirt. Zabalas punches it forward. Cam Wallace in the way. Now Jackson brings it forward for Gunners. Headed on by Mangion. Hayden Keith slides it out now to Blake Cummings. Cummings, short ball there. A back heel there from Mangion trying to find Keith. But Newman now heads it back in the middle for Narellan. Cam Wallace heads it back towards Churchin and a high foot there from Narellan. A free kick for Gunners. Deshaun Yulee gets on with it quickly. Will Churchin. Jackson actually. And now the ball's out of play for a throw in the far corner. So a long throw here from the right-hand side for Gunners. The ball falls. Zabalas clears for Narellan. We're back to where we started from. Cam Wallace tries to get the ball in the middle. Gets deflected there from Braden Clissold. And now on the counter. A white shirt streamed forward again. Blake Pearson's onside. He's got Lockie Gore in the centre. Couldn't quite find him. And the ball's taken away here from Craig Jackson. Wade Adams brings it down to Lockie Gore in a bit of space on the right. Lockie Gore takes off. Lockie Gore still going here for Narellan. Crosses over. Nobody there in a white shirt at the far stick. And Cam Wallace trudges across to pick it up for Gunners. Throw in will be retaken as a substitution to be made here. Looks like Narellan Rangers to make a double substitution. Clissold the player and Jason Zabalas, one of the goal scorers, to be replaced. Coming back on, Sam Joyer. Scored the opening goal here in the first half. See how the remainder of this fixture here this afternoon, along with Ryan Kidd, who's on the field for the first time today for Narellan Rangers. Long throw there from Gunners. Onana centres it. Jackson nods it forward. Now Wade Adams picks it up for Narellan. Sean Irwin decides to go back to Emlyn Ball under pressure with his right foot. The ball rebounds here for Deshaun Yulee, who chips a ball towards Onana, who loses his footing. And now Narellan with an easy out here from the back. Harrison Newman. Pearson. Newman back to the centre with a bit of speed. Harrison Newman now back out towards Pearson, who's offside. Maybe that ball was meant for Ryan Kidd, but Pearson got in the way. He was offside as he received the ball. Now Mangion on the right-hand side here for Gunners. Looking for options. Can't find any. Does a 360 and back to Blake Cummings. Deshaun Yulee. Cuts it back on the middle. Sean Yulee wide. Onana wasn't there that time. Ball falls for Newman. Sean Yulee. Giving away a foul, according to referee Lewis Hudson. Two number 12s clashing there, Sean Irwin to Sean Yulee. And referee Lewis Hudson decides Sean fouling Sean Irwin there. Now Joyer. A through ball here for Ryan Kidd. Ryan Kidd onto the ball here for Narellan, who tries to squeeze it back towards the middle. Took a deflection, and now Gunners come away with it. Blake Cummings. Onana. Deshaun Yulee. Jackson. Gunners keep the ball down the left-hand side. Phillips. Too far. That'll be away for a goal kick. So we have 6.5 minutes left to be before full time here this afternoon. And the Narellan Rangers comfortably in front. We're 2-0 at half time and currently up by 5 goals to 0. As ball goes up over halfway, Ryan Kidd brings it down for Narellan. And now Joyer tries to find Pearson. Now Kidd coming through the middle. Still with Ryan Kidd. Chips a ball into the middle towards Gore. Gore still there. Shoots, and a good save from Jagar. Takes it away from the goal, and Gunners come away with it down the left-hand side. Now Mangion in a bit of space in the middle here. Just took a heavy touch, showed a bit of it to Connor Irwin, who dispatched the ball back, but it comes back quickly, and Emlyn Ball up off his line. Take the ball cleanly here for Narellan. Emlyn Ball high up into the sky, into the sun as well. Sean Yulee battling out this time with Connor Irwin. And now Rangers punch it forward, and it breaks here for Joyer. Joyer pushes it out to the left. Blake Pearson. Pearson cuts back on the right, now on the left, back to his left. Pearson across the face. and just past the far post. Away for a goal kick. But that was a good piece of work there from Sam Joyer. Releasing Blake Pearson. And Pearson now saying, I want to be replaced, please, Joe Catali. I need a rest. He's at the door of the dressing room. It was too inviting to walk through and straight off. And he said, that'll do me for today. Thanks, Joe. Can you send someone on for me? And that's the case. And it's Brad and Clissold back into the contest. Now Ryan Kidd turns, offers Joyer up a lovely ball. Joyer on the touch. A little bit too heavy to the side. And Gunners away. Langford. Newman picks up. Clissold. Braddon fouled by Blake Cummings. And under 4 minutes remaining here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. As Connor Irwin about to take this free kick for Narellan down the left-hand side. Finds Joyer. Joyer keeps it in. Good piece of work from Sam Joyer again. Squares the ball up. This time for Sean Irwin, who might have a crack from distance. No, he doesn't. Joyer. Clissold. Clissold. Too much on that cross, or is it? Falls for Wade Adams. And the ball falls back now down the right-hand side for Lockie Gore, who gets dispossessed, and Gunners come away with it. Hayden Keith and Blackwell battling out. Blackwell wins the battle there. He'll have another go. This time finds a white shirt. And Harrison, it's actually Connor Irwin. Puts it out wide for Braddon Clissold. Can they add a sixth here? Narellan Rangers. Clissold back on the inside. Clissold goes square. Newman. Not sure what he tried to do there, Harrison, whether he tried to pass or shoot. But the ball's still in play on the far side. Jager finds Churchin. Adams gets the ball. Gore. Back to Wade Adams. Narellan still hunting. Will Churchin wins the ball back. And now slides the ball to Onana. Onana goes back on the inside. Harrison Newman stopped in his tracks there, Sam Onana, but it falls for Jackson. Jackson. A pass out to Deshaun Yulee, tried to find Hayden Keith, but it was Emlyn Ball who comes up with the ball for the Narellan Rangers. Joyer finding space. Joyer from distance shoots and over the crossbar. Why not, Sam? You've already had one. You're leading 5-0. And we're in the last couple of minutes. Why not? So Kevin Jager to take this goal kick as we come down to the final seconds. With 90 seconds remaining in this fixture. Jackson couldn't keep the ball, but it'll fall to Kevin Jager. Jager goes long. Headed down from Adams of Narellan. Phillips for Gunners goes forward. Gunners forced to go all the way back to Jager. Out of his ground, punches it forward. Mangian heads it forward now. Harrison Newman gets a touch and back to Emlyn Ball, who releases by foot. Harrison Newman. Can Rangers produce another effort on goal? Braddon Clissold. A ball over the top. Again, too far for Langford. Into the hands of Jager. So Kevin Jager, in no hurry as we're in the final 30 seconds here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. Rangers out wide. Clissold, plenty of time and space. Goes for a pass, hit the ground. Brian Kidd gets a touch on it. Couldn't keep it. And now Deshaun Yulee, Dylan Karan. Churchin out on the left, but cleaned up there by Sean Irwin. Only as far as Deshaun Yulee, who comes back now for Gunners. Deshaun Yulee dancing around the edge of the box, still with Deshaun Yulee. Back to Jackson. And referee Lewis Hudson brings a close to the men's M-League home and away season here at the Bensley Road Sporting Complex. And a comprehensive victory to the defending premiers, Narellan Rangers, winning by 5-0. And they ended up on 53 competition points. 9 points clear ahead of second place Gunners SC. And these two teams will be meeting again next Saturday night at Linwood Park in the major semi-final. Great to have your company today on M-League TV. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. Full time here at Bensley Road Sporting Complex. It was Narellan Rangers 5, Gunners SC 0. We'll see you next weekend for finals football. Check out the socials for all the exact time and details. Thanks very much for your company, and it's bye for now.